Hey posers, welcome back to part 3 of the Unsquared Circle. We got so much material this month we had to go to 3 parts. So, anyway, please enjoy the show and...
Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Sorry, Grumpy Cheeto, I didn't mean to interrupt your segment of the show. You know, I know your time is very valuable and precious, but I had a couple questions for you. Now, how exactly would you book Blackpool Domination? That, of course, being William Regal and Ezekiel Jackson for any newcomers that are watching the show. How would you book these guys?
How I'd book Blackpool Domination is kind of the same. I mean, they're making Zeke look dominant. That's what they do. They need to push Zeke and then make him seem incredibly dominant.
With me, on the other hand, it's not like really so much like how I would book them. It's kind of more like the lackluster ability to book them that WWE's kind of presented them. The problem with Blackpool Domination is the fact that they're on ECW, and WWE doesn't believe in, like, you know, really putting a lot more guys in ECW, or putting tag teams on there, or kind of spreading ECW out to Raw and SmackDown. You know, they kind of treat ECW as like a virus or something. So, really the problem is lack of people on the show. So, say if Ezekiel Jackson was ECW champ at Royal Rumble, other than Christian, there's really not a lot of top faces that could face him because, you know, they don't really do heel versus heel that much, and they probably wouldn't do it with Jackson, I wouldn't think. But you got Hurricane, Goldust, Shelton Benjamin, Kozlov, Yoshitatsu, and if he ever comes back, Tyler Rex. So those are potential faces that could face Jackson for the title, but I really don't see him going in that direction with any of these guys. You know, because Hurricane's kind of fighting with Zack Ryder right now. Goldust and Tatsu are teaming up, basically, and Shelton's doing his thing with Vance Archer, so I don't really see them doing much with any of those guys. Now, on the other hand, if they wanted to make them like a tag team, like put Regal and Jackson as a tag team or something, I think that would be a pretty cool idea.
The problem is that you can't make Zeke and Regal a tag team. There's not many tag teams in the WWE right now.
Actually, WWE really does have like a lot of decent tag teams. Like, I'll make a list of it right now. You got your tag teams on Raw, tag team champions on Raw, DX, and then you have Legacy. You got Crime Time, Hart Dynasty. On ECW, they have Beretta and Croft, and Goldust and Yoshitatsu. They had Basketball Kool-Aid, which is my name for MVP and Mark Henry, but I think they're going to go with the high-flying Kool-Aid now with Mark Henry and Evan Bourne, because they had them team up not too long ago. And then they also been pairing up Mike Knox and Charlie Haas. I saw in Superstars they had Jimmy Wang Yang and Slam Master Jay teamed up, so that's another tag team. And I'm sure they're probably going to team up CM Punk and, forget his first name, but Gallows, the guy that used to play Festus. So
the only problem with the WWE tag team division right now is unless you're like a superstar like Big Show and Jericho or DX, you're not going to win the tag titles. You got Slam Master Jay and Jimmy Wang Yang, they ain't never going to win the titles. Not, at least not in soon. And then you got, you know, what is it, High Flying Kool-Aid? Man, they ain't going to win the titles anytime soon. Blackpool Domination, they're not as high enough on the superstar tier to win the unified tag titles. That's the only problem I have with the tag titles, that unless you're a huge main event superstar, you know, teaming up with another huge main event superstar, you're not winning the titles. So that's my only beef there.
Problem is they don't actually, like, give two F's about their tag team divisions, so I don't really see them doing much with it. So that's kind of how I would book Blackpool Domination. Like, I'd either, you know, make Jackson fight either one of the single guys, but I don't see that happening. And then I would just make him go for the tag titles, but I don't see that happening either, so it kind of worries me what they could do with them. So, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on that.
This month's edition of the Unsquared Circle is brought to you by...
Hello, T-Roy. I'm Gary.
Do you realize what it is you have done here?
Actually, I do. By destroying this room, I have thrown the whole time continuum into a state of flux. The whole Unsquared network will be destroyed.
Where's Dent?
I want a magic trick. Do not walk away from me!
Apparently, there's too much plastic protecting your brain from those types of thoughts. Ah!
This will do nicely.
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody!
Did you know that TNA Wrestling does not know their finishing moves of some of their current talent roster? I was browsing Scott Hall's and Sean Waltman's profiles, and for finishing moves, they have the Fallaway Slam is Scott Hall's finisher, and the Bronco Buster is Sean Waltman's finisher. Now, if any of you guys have actually kept up with these guys over the years, you know that Scott Hall's move is the Razor's Edge, or in WCW, the Outsider's Edge, and then Sean Waltman has always been doing the X Factor. So, clearly these aren't the finishing moves of the company, and TNA needs to update their website.
Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Alright, stop.
Come in. I can't believe you forgot the cigars. Do you have any 10s?
Go fish.
Come on in, sit down. Welcome to the Unsquared Protection Agency, where we take care of your problems. Speaking of problems, did you hear that the WWE has already started releasing talent this year? I know DJ Gabriel and some other dude, Eric Escobar. I can't believe they got rid of them. Dude, did you also hear that John Cena is working with a back injury? I can't believe it. Man, you know what? I heard also that Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to be the guest hosting Raw just before WrestleMania. And it's amazing that this guy is so lucky. I wish I could him. Is Randy Orton got his WrestleMania 25 payday just recently. Speaking of which, that's a long time to wait for a payday, but still, he got his WrestleMania payday, $600,000.
In closing, I'd really like to thank you guys for having me on the show. It's been a pleasure and honor, and I hope you guys will have me back again sometime. So keep on kicking butt, making the awesome videos, and I'm going to keep doing my thing on the Revolution. And I don't know, we're all just going to keep kicking ass and eating raisins. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, Classic 1333, for joining us this month. We had a lot of fun this month, and you gave us a lot of material, which was really awesome. I'd also like to plug the Revolution website. You guys, if you haven't gone on there, go on there. The block has done a lot of work to really get this website going. We're hoping to, eventually one day, forego YouTube and just have everybody coming to our website, the Revolution website, to check out our videos and our reviews. So we really encourage you to go and register, check the forum, sign the guest book. There's a bunch of stuff on there, and Block, I really appreciate you doing hard work on that. In closing, I guess that wraps things up.
All right, I'm Wesley White.
And I'm Bobby Black.
Good fight.
And good night.